afternoon all. Let's have a 5-minute auto pairing game today. Okay, so I've clicked 5 for auto pairing. Okay, Elddir, a 2187. Let's play a King's engine or something. I think King's engine. I probably didn't want this line. I should have done knight d7, but anyway. Bit of a mistake. What if I try and get c5 control instead of the usual f5? Try and get a pawn towards the centre. Do this. Try and discourage f4 from white. I can always take it at the moment, but maybe also h4 at some moment in time here. Bishop d7 and queen c8. Bishop d7. Okay, what does white play here? So I've delayed f5. h4 might be useful at some point. I think I will play this bishop d7. Try and prompt the king to go to h2. a4, there's b4. f5 here. What's h4? What about h4? Okay. Now if I try for like g5, try and lock down inside, knight g6 to f4. Ooh, okay. Okay, I'm gonna get that e5 square maybe. I'm hoping. In conjunction with that, I've got pawns coming to the centre. Bishop g4, knight g4, that's on e3. Okay, so what about a4 as well? Bishop g4 here is not particularly convincing. a4. This knight's quite beautiful. Down the queen side. That b3 is a bit vulnerable now. Right, queen a6 or something, or queen b8, queen a6. Threatens now rook a2, getting a pin and win. I think his position even outplayed on both sides here. Bishop g4 takes knight g4. Oh, come on. Let's think about this. Oh. Bishop g4, the loose bishop weakens the last move. I suppose I did want to keep control and threaten rook a2. What does he do to that? Bishop g5? Possibly? No, I just take. Takes. Okay, bishop g4 even tastier. Family fork, rook bishop. Okay, so what started off as a nice knight on e5 is now also a5, but looking like disaster for white. Being a bit biased, but also knight c4 might be on the cards for this pin here, but it's, at the moment it's covering that. Just checking out forcing moves for a bit of insight tactically. What about bishop h5? Knight c4 now is on the cards for e3, that different way. So bishop h5 first though, or bishop d7. I think actually bishop d7 might be more flexible, controlling f5 just in case. So knight c4 is now on the cards. We're almost winning a rook there. That's a bit naughty. Okay, what about rook a1? Bishop, if rook a5, bishop d2, bishop d2, yeah. Rook a1. Alright, I could test that, see, but does he do that? Because I can still play rook a1 there. What? Oh, no, I didn't have knight c4, okay. No panic. Missed opportunities. Might be g4 threatening g3, knight h4 though. I'm just controlling this file for a sec. I'm going to take this pawn. Control that file for a sec for rook a2. Queen d6. This bishop's not liberating at the moment on the diagonal. So I think rook a2 just coming down that queen side. Is it like d6? Or bishop e2? Okay, let's see what goes on there. Now queen d6. And bishop e5, rook d2. Okay. Right, so bit of a liability I've set up. What about g4? King g7, g4. Let's protect this guy. These rooks are not really that hot. Mind you, this is a check. Let's just hold on for a sec. Let's just put this back. I like getting the rook on g8. So rook f7, rook g8, just to try and go for g4. There's no bishop e5 at the moment. What about this b3 for a moment as well? Rook b8, rook f7, rook g8. But put pressure on there. I think I'll put pressure on that. Hopefully there isn't some breakthrough tactic. It's getting a bit scary, this stuff. But he's back on the pin diagonal, he's back on the check diagonal. Okay. Something like f5. He's tempting me for f5 or something. Alright, so... Okay. What about bishop c8, queen d7? So I'm going to get out of these, sort of protect this square. Bishop c8 with my king. I know that's a bit radical. But now I'm going to get queen d7. Does it matter about check there? Wouldn't have thought so. So it's queen g3, rook g2. I'll just take that for a sec. I want to play bishop g4. This pawn's also a bit loose. Bishop g4. We'll just get the queens off. Why don't I just get the queens off? It's a huge exchange up. These pawns are just huge, aren't they? I've said that before though, and it hasn't been that successful. My king crawls to f4. So king g... Okay, I'll just get king h4, crawl these pawns up. And then g3. Oh, he's blocking them. That's bishop d7. Can I play this slowly? He's gonna threaten rook h3, isn't he? So I'll play king h5 with rook g1. For a moment he's not threatening anything. Oh, he's gonna get past pawns, okay. Still, that's a pawn over there he's just giving me. I'm gonna push that pawn. It's gonna go back for g4 or something. Try and get e4 or something. Okay, so f5 here. Actually, that's getting a bit hairy. What about rook a2? Rook a2 here. I'll just stop this pawn for a moment. Maybe rook a2 now. Rook g7, is that dangerous? Well, I think it's a bit too much. Right, so that I'm going to just play f5 here now. Try and crash through with the pawns. So this thing's not going anywhere. Space Invaders. hyperv once. It's not stalemate, is it? It's king f6. Alright, let's just hold on a sec. Let's just get the king in. If he believes this is going to be a stalemate, it's queen over here. Then bring the king in. Whoa! Oh, okay. Oh, blimey. This guy's good. Okay, let's have a quick look. Yeah, this is not how to play the kings against the fianchetto. I think it's much preferred to play knight d7 for e5, not this line. I think this is white is really solid. So this whole, I don't know. I mean, I didn't go for f5, thankfully. I think this was okay to capture towards the centre here, and this other plan was quite interesting. But okay, this bishop was loose now. Bishop g4 was maybe on the cards. And that's queen b2. But no, I think that's, yeah. So this a file was quite interesting. Exchange sack, just battery out. Bishop g4 first, then check was interesting. If you wanted to win the exchange, that's much better. Bishop g4 first. So okay, I had enough pawns for the exchange, I think. Create his own pawn mobility, but I don't think it was enough. Comments or questions on YouTube? I hope you enjoyed that one. Thanks so much.